She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange. A trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said,
Checking Sib is coming up.
"Bend to me. What is drinking that drank so evilly? She's a slow
You do? You see mine?
she's taking it slow. That's why I
Yeah.
love her and I can't get
Okay. 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 I think I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it now.
she's a
All right. Cool. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it now. All right. Cool. Oh shit.
She's a slow sipper.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with your fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always stand tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind don't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind don't go away. No lie, you like me.
Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Cole Reagans. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix. So for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That's inside.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. And that's outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Ketel Marte. Marte, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Gurriel. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 outs, base is empty. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, showing the slab in today's game, Corbin Burnes.
Very solid starters. Able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Jonathan India, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
One strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, I'm excited we get to watch Burnes work today. He knows how to dominate lineups and how to pile up strikeouts throughout the game. You know, Boog, a big reason for that success is the slider he has. It's one of the best in baseball.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Late with the swing there.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL-NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
And he steps off. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now, Vinny Pasquantino. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And that one is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out this side in the first. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Josh Naylor. Reagans back to work. Just missed. Reagans, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hard ground ball, base 9. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Throw cut off to second, and he's out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 strike.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Just missed. That one off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
2-0 the count.
Fastball is outside. Strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
Finish him.
Hit in the air out to center field. Isbell. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, and now the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. There's a strike. On the ground, Suarez handles, throws to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. So up next, Michael Massey. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that's in the dirt. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. 2 down, nobody on. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Didn't go. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Slider right there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. First pitch misses. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Swings and misses. Strike 1. And a strike in there. Nobody out. Runner at first. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's a base hit into left field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1. First and second here, no outs. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. There's a strike.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That's down and in. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Golden opportunity right here. That clips the corner.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Isbell makes the grab on the run. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third. Here's Josh Naylor.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Thomas on third. Perdomo at second. Carroll on at first with 2 down. That one misses, and it's 2-0. Swing and a chopper out to short. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Drew Waters stands in. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Next offering is down low.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Swing at a high fly ball right field. And there's 2 away. Jonathan Indy at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Check swing to the 0-2, appeal to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Randall Grichuk now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one fouled off.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a big swing and a miss.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First offering in the dirt. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. The count now 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. He was late there, strike 1. Witt, a former Gold Glove winner, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Not close with that one. 1-2 the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Out towards right center field. Thomas running hard to get it. And out number 1 on the grab. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Went down on strikes his first time through. Tap foul at the plate. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. The Royals down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, and that's a ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel on the run. 2 down. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. First time up, he grounded to 3rd. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Alek Thomas now 1 for 1 with a single so far. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Reagan's back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a ground ball, and that squirts through. So now back to the top of the order.
The batter, the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup, Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side, could be two. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt.
0-2.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's one down. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. He reached out a walk his first time. Hit in the air, right field. Carroll pulls it down, and there's two gone. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check swing, went around. That's strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Center field. Isbell should have this one. Puts it away for the out. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, right field. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Has room, and he makes the catch. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2. First pitch, not close. There's a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 outs. Breaking ball misses down and away. Up the middle, Massey. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Well, 1-run game. Drew Waters steps in for the Royals. Struck out swinging his first time. Gets him to chase after that one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Gurriel has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Kyle Isbell, the next to hit. Fly to right his first time. And that's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out to short. Toss to Naylor. And there's two down. Back to the top of the lineup. So up now for Kansas City, Jonathan India.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Out to short. Perdomo fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. And now the DH, Randall Grichuk. Taylor Clark takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Clark measures 6 feet 4 inches, 31 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball one there. Line drive, base hit. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second, and he's into second with nobody out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at second. That misses. And 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher,
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first. And
on the ground to third, might be 2. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Tags the runner. So digging in, Alec Thomas. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just...
Got him swinging. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's 2 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one lifted to left. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. And that one is lifted in the air. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. Yeah, that's fouled off. To the right side, and that's a foul ball. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Salvador Perez. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one out to right. Carroll settles under it and makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Back to the top of the order. This is Corbin Carroll. Clark back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Swings through that one. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. There's a line drive to left field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Garcia. Over to first. That's out number 3. And now Michael Massey. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Foul ball still 0-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. Going 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. And a count 1-2. Outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
1 ball, no strike.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first, and Renfroe is retired. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that.
Lucas Erceg on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now a chance for Randall Grichuk. Swinging a foul out of play. That one in triple digits.
Ooh, Bayo. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. And now Gabriel Moreno, 0 for 3 in this one. That's inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one is 1-0-1. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Now here is Drew Waters. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. 3 outs from a no-hitter. Just missed.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
1-run game, bottom 9. Late swing, foul to the left. And there's a ball.
2-2.
That misses off the outside edge.
That's a really good take.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Kyle Isbell will hit next. One of their last chances to break up the no-no. That's out to center field. And there are 2 down. And now the toughest one is left to get. The final out to complete the no-hitter.
Yeah, and not much we can say anymore. Everyone knows what this situation is, and he's so...
Swings, and that's a base hit. And he breaks up the no-hitter in the ninth. And they had their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Well, there goes the dream of the no-hitter. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start one.
Suarez. Throw to first. Ball game.
Good game, bro.
Used 2 pitchers to combine
Yeah.
for the shutout.
Well, this
I was
was all
definitely
about
off.
the
Good game.
pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really
Yep.
attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me kickers. The movers and fakers can around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrant your papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, but pressure on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably. Did you we talk about we should have called a truce? Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They chill. Let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill. Let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Back in the booth.
Six deep in the sprinter, your sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. Well, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.